So guys, welcome back to our channel. Um, we have our outlook for the market this new week, and we've been making profits. We've been having a lot of profit this recent week. In fact, this week we closed with a huge profit. So I'm still seeing the market continue because we take a lot of profit from card CHF. So we still have. I'm still seeing some markets option, and this is on the monthly time frame. This is on the monthly time frame. As we can see the monthly upper zone, the monthly middle zone, and the monthly lower zone. And what can we see? What the market is doing? The market is just breaking it and retesting, breaking and retest to the downside, breaking and retest to the downside. So from the monthly, what can we see from here? From the monthly, we can see so many break of structures, break of structures. So this is here to create a break of structure. So we are still expecting the market to come down the more. But for people that have been on this trade since last week, we've taken a lot of profit. So let's see how we can capitalize on this trending trade and see how we can enter into the market. So let's go to the weekly and see what is happening there. So from the weekly time frame, we can also see that all this, the way it's going, we can see it lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Now the market is here consolidating, and now it has broken this weekly zone with a very strong bearish momentum. It has broken it with a very, very strong bearish momentum. Meanwhile, it has not even touched the monthly zone yet. So what are we expecting? We are still expecting the market to create another lower low here. So that's what we're expecting. We're expecting the market to create another lower low. So, and this single bearish strong momentum has given us the sign that this market is going further down to the downside. So now that we know what the market is doing, let's go to the daily time frame and see how we can capitalize on this trade. So now we are in the daily time frame. And on the daily time frame, we can still see the market is still respecting the zone of the weekly time frame. As you can see, the market is respecting the zone of the weekly time frame, creating different strong resistance here. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4 very strong touches here, and it broke it down. We broke it down with a very strong momentum. So what are we expecting? We're expecting the market to clear this whole liquidity here, to clear it off. So that's why we are still expecting the market to come to the downside. So can we see an opportunity to enter from the daily time frame here? I don't think so. So I think we will have to go to the 4 hours time frame to see how we can make use of that. So on the 4 hours time frame, what can we see on the 4 hours time frame? Remember all this zone here. Remember this zone here. This zone here is a monthly zone. This is a weekly zone, and this is another monthly zone. Don't forget, this is a monthly zone. The blue zone is for monthly, while this yellow is for weekly, and this is for the monthly also. So what can we see that the market is doing here? The market is giving us series of break of structure. Even from here, when you see, you just see that the market is breaking structure to the downside. And now what has the market done here? The market has broken the structure. So what are we expecting now? We are expecting this market to pull back to this order flow and mitigate it, then start coming down from there. That is how we are expecting the market. And it might not even be here. It might want to take this order block here. It might want to use the same order block here. So we just have to be careful when taking the trade on this 4 hours time frame. And this 4 hours time frame has already showed us exactly what we need This is a perfect trade. Remember, we are swing traders. We don't need to use a very tight stop loss. As a swing trader, you have to give room for the market to play out. Let me adjust it so that people can see it. As a swing trader, you have to give room for the market to play out. But this is what I'm looking at. If I see something like this, a little bit of what should I call it? A little bit of SMC. So I guess yeah, something like head and shoulder pattern also. So if we will not see something like that, we have to look for a significant pin bar or a morning star, or we'll watch how the market reacts on this level, or this level here. In fact, including this level also, because the market might even take out this stop loss before reversing back. So we just have to be careful around here. But if the market come back to this position, I will start entering myself. That shows it is a very nice place to start entering the sell. It's a very nice price. We enter the sell at a very nice price of, let me say, let me use this my stop loss here. We enter a very nice sell on 0.61796. That is when we enter the sell, because it has already started reacting on this other block. Then we enter the sell and take it down to this monthly time frame here. This is what I'm seeing on card CHF. So let's go to, I hope you understand. The chart is not, we don't need to sleep on the chart and use several minutes in analyzing. You understand? When you see what we have already drawn our zone and we know what we're looking for. So let's go back, let's check, because I have some, okay, GBP NZD. Let's check that also. So let's start from the monthly time frame for GBP NZD. So on GBP NZD, what can we see on GBP NZD? We can see that the market is in an uptrend. Let me zoom it. So we'll catch everything so that we can understand the market with that. Let's catch everything. So it will not be as if we're chasing shadows. At least we know that we have a setup and a position that we are looking at. So what can we see here? Again, we can see this is the upper monthly zone, the upper middle zone, and the upper and the lower daily zone. So from there, what can we see now? We can see that the market is creating a series of higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and they are breaking all the structures for confirmation that the market is still very bearish. Even from here, when we can use the market from here, we'll see that the market break the structure with a very strong momentum. When we even use a closer analysis, you will see that the market also broke it with a very strong momentum. Here also the market broke it with a very strong momentum. Here also the market broke it with a very strong momentum. What are we expecting? We are expecting the market to go to the upside. We're expecting the market to go to this upside here. This is where we are targeting here. That is where we are targeting for GBP NZD. So let's go to the weekly and see, because we can't just enter from the monthly like this. Let's go to the weekly and see what is happening. Since we already have a clear view of what we are looking at. So let's go to the weekly and see. On the weekly, what can we see here on the weekly? Yeah, on the weekly, what can we see? We can see that on this weekly here, this market broke this. This yellow zone is the weekly zone. The market did what? Broke above it, retested, and broke up again. So what are we expecting? We are expecting maybe a retracement, but you remember this is weekly, so we can still see like two more candles going up to touch to this side. Because if you watch, you can see what the market is doing here. and see what the market is doing here. You see the distance. You see the distance from here to here. That is what we are looking at. See another one. Yeah. Then can we see the distance? So that is what we should be expecting from this GBP NZD. Can see the distance. So that's what we are expecting from this GBP NZD. So just like that. So we're expecting the market. We're expecting to take the market to this upper monthly zone. So how are we going to jump into this trade or see how we can maximize enough profit from this trade and see if the trade is ripe for us to start entering, or should we wait a little bit? So let's go to the daily time frame and see how far. So from this daily time frame, what can we see? We are seeing a very clear view that the market has even made the retracement. That retracement that we're expecting, the market has already done it on the daily, and this is like 3 days retracement. 1, 2, 3. This is a complete retracement. Did what on that monthly zone? Failed to break below the monthly zone. It failed to break below it. As the retracement break below it, closed below this monthly zone and made this same reversal. We'll be expecting to take it to this downside. But since the market did not close below this line and did what? The market did what? From this daily, it broke above this monthly zone, make that retracement that we're waiting for. And now what are we expecting to see? We're expecting to see the market fly up. We're expecting to see the market fly up. We're expecting to see the market fly up to this side. The market needs to fly up to this side. The retracement has already been done. So for the people that want to enter, that maybe the retracement has already happened and you don't know how to enter, for swing traders, this is a very cool and easy, let me see, very cool and easy what? Let's say for swing traders, so this is very cool, very simple, without stress. You just set it and go and relax, because you've already, maybe because you entered late, but for swing traders, something here is not bad. Or let's put it below the week. Let's put it below the last week a little bit. Then take it to this up. This is how many, this is what? This is 1:3. Upon, even though we are entering very late here, we will still catch a very good 1:3. Simple trade. Just if the market should go the way we plan, this is a very nice and, let me say, a plus setup. Very nice. But let's go to the 4 hours time frame and see if we can even see what another place to enter, or to see if we can just jump into this trade or wait for another position, or we'll set ourselves on another position for us to get a good buy. But for I'm more bullish on this BNZD than bearish. So let's go to the 4 hours time frame now. So on the 4 hours time frame, what can we see? We've taken a lot of profit on GBP NZD, a lot. We've taken a lot of profit, a lot of profit. So when we are saying, we know what we're saying. On this 4 hours time frame, what can we see also? We can see that the market make that full breakout, make the retest, and what is going up, 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 up. That is how the market is going, up, up, up. So what are we expecting now? For people that want to enter, some people can enter here. Okay, well, as the market's open, some people can enter here and place their stop loss below this last retracement here. Place their stop loss below it, and you will just leave your trade to go. This is 200 pips stop loss. You are going for 680 pips take profit. A very cool 1:3, or even 1:4, depending. 1:3, 1:4. You don't need to stress yourself at all. Even from the 4 hours time frame, as you can see the retracement, you already failed to enter. Is either you do what? You target here to see what the market will do. But this retracement that is coming, I'm expecting it to come down to this. I'm seeing fair value gap on this strong candle moment, on this very strong candle. Let me remove this for you guys to see. Those ones are passed. So I'm seeing fair value gap here. Seeing a fair value gap here. So this is another place that we can set the market or expect the market to get to. When we see the market getting to that side, when we see the market getting here, we should be ready to start entering our buys. Even when you get the market to this place, this is almost what this is 50% of the candle. 50% of the candle is giving us 1:5 risk reward. 1:5 risk reward. Even because I haven't made this stop loss came down. If I should put this stop loss on this other swing trade stop loss here, on this daily stop loss, what are we saying? We are saying 1:6 or 1:7 risk reward. So this is a very clean trade, a very good trade. We just have to do what? You've already missed it. Hopefully the market will come down here. And once the market come down here, use a very good risk management. Don't just put all your eggs into one basket. Use a very good risk management. And this is a good trade. 1:5, 1:3. Very good trade. You do what? Put it, set, and forget it. That is what I have for GBP NZD. I don't want to bore your head. I'm too much drawing on the screen. It's just a very simple trade. It's either it hit us out or do what? Take us to our take profit. And sometimes I don't even need to wait for take profit. 10 pips to the take profit, 11 pips to the take profit. When I see that the momentum is not going the way it should go, or I see that maybe time is going, maybe the market will soon close, I take my profit. I don't need to wait for the final to hit before taking my profits. Have that in mind. So, what are we having again? I'm looking at USD CNH. That's what I'm looking at. USD China. I'm looking at them also. So what am I expecting on this USD chart? Let's start from the 1 hour time frame. From the 1 hour time frame, what are we expecting here? Well, what are we seeing here? Let me zoom it out for you to see that. Let me zoom it in, so we can see what are we looking at here. This is the market is doing what? Just going zigzag, going up, but it's moving in an uptrend position. But what it's doing is the amount of time it used to go up is also the amount of time it used to come down. So what are we looking at here now? So what are we looking at here now? We can see that the market now is doing what? Has reached this. Like I said, this is the monthly zone, upper monthly zone, upper middle zone, and upper lower zone. And what can we see here now? We can see this is first touch on the upper resistance of the monthly zone. 1, 2, 3. Anytime the market hits there, it comes back down. Anytime the market hits there, it comes back down. Anytime the market hits there, it does what? It's coming back down. So that is how I'm expecting. That is what I'm looking at on the market. I won't even. There is no need of going around or beating around the bush. I'm expecting the market to hit down here. But if I can see something around this candle, this line of this candle, it shouldn't be bad. It's my stop loss that will determine how much I will make from this trade if it goes the way I want. So let's go to the weekly time frame and see if there is a position for us to enter on that weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, what can we see? Remember, I said this yellow zone is the weekly zone. On the weekly, and you can see this is one touch, another touch here, this is another touch here, another touch here. So you know that this is another strong level that we should just be looking at, because the market might decide to touch here and bounce back up. The market might decide to touch on this weekly zone and bounce back up. You feel me? So because we already have like 1, 2, 3. You don't know. Maybe the market wants to create another um, high, all-time high, because right now this is they are on the same level. So the market needs to create a new all-time high. And since we are not seeing any sign of that, so this is where we are looking to take profit at least on this weekly zone. If we can get it right, we'll take our take profit there. We don't need to sleep on the market. So we already know what we're already looking for. From the monthly zone, we already saw that we are on bearish. We are looking for bearish. Also the weekly also showed us we are coming to the downside. That is two bearish time frame we've seen. Let's go to the daily time frame and also see if the daily time frame is also giving us a bearish sign also. So on this daily time frame, what can we see on this daily time frame? Very simple. We see that this green zone here is the daily zone. This yellow zone is the weekly zone. While this blue zone is the monthly zone. So on this daily zone, what can we see? We saw that the market, anytime the market come here, it will react. It has not broken this level. And what do we need? We need this market to break this level with a strong momentum, a strong bearish momentum, just the way he did with that CHF, a very strong bearish momentum, break below it. Then what are we going to be looking for next? Maybe our retracement. Then we'll look for how we can capitalize it down to this weekly zone. And with that alone, because the market is yet to be opened, the market has not opened yet. Assuming the market is open now, we will know the exact place to set our stop loss. But for now, I'm targeting this place as my stop loss, and this is already 250 pips stop loss. This is 250 pips stop loss to gain 830 pips. 250 to gain 830 pips is even more than 1:3 reward, because as you can see on this monthly zone, on this daily zone, what can you see? This is one touch, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what are we expecting? And we've not seen any strong bearish momentum to break this. We need a very strong bearish momentum to break this level. Very strong one to break this level. Then we'll look for maybe a retracement. Then we start buying, or we'll start selling to the downside. So that's what we are expecting on this daily, on this USDC China. This is USD and China. So that's what we are expecting on their market. From this daily, I'm already seeing what I need to do. I don't need to enter into this trade yet. I need to wait and see that breakout. From there, I will just watch them and see that breakout. You don't need to be hurry. Let's take it to the 4 hours time frame and see if there's any breakout that has been done already, or we just have to wait. The monthly zone is telling us bearish. The weekly zone is telling us bearish. The daily zone is telling us to wait for confirmation of bearish, which is to close below the daily zone with a very strong bearish momentum. And that is what we're also waiting from the 4 hours time frame also. That's what we're expecting from the 4 hours time frame also. So from this 4 hours time frame, what can we see here? It's very simple. Like I said, remember I said the market can come, if the market did not break below this zone, give us that structure we are looking for. Remember, there's still enough liquidity up here. There's still enough space for this market to go back to this monthly zone before coming back down. So we just have to be careful and be patient enough for this market to play out the way we want. As you can see, whenever the market gets to the daily zone, it will bounce back up. Whenever the market gets to the daily zone, it will bounce back up. Whenever the market gets to the daily zone, it bounce back up. I'm taking it far back from whenever the market gets, okay, let's use from here. Whenever the market gets to the daily zone, take it up. Whenever the market gets to the daily zone, you take it up. Whenever, as you can see, it's just we just have to study the market. Whenever the market gets to the daily zone, you take it back up. What can we see also here? Whenever the market gets to this daily zone, is it taking it back up? Because the market cannot just be going like that. Will it take it back up or break it here? So that's what we want to see. It has never broken below this level. for a very long time, and we need to see if it will break. And if it break below this level, a very strong bearish momentum. In fact, clearing of this liquidity here, a very strong bearish momentum. That is a sign of the sellers are now very strong. The sellers are very strong here. And if we did not see anything like that, and we saw maybe a very strong bullish momentum here, we wait for that retracement here. Okay, look for a good buy here. So the market, we are not here to start forecasting, or what we are here to do is to watch what the market will give to us. We are not a blockhead that will say it is a must. We must the market must go bearish. It's a must. The market must know. We are not that. We already know that this market is supposed to be a bearish movement, but anything can happen. So as a trader, what are you supposed to do? We just need to just chill and see what the market, wherever the market is going, that's where we are going. We don't have any enemy. The trader doesn't have enemy. There is no permanent enemy in business. You can be taking very. When it's time for bullish, take bullish also. So we are not here for to showcase who is the best, or no. This is the outlook I'm looking at for now. And these are swing trades. You don't need to rush or whatever. You don't need to do any of that. They are swing trade. And if it goes so good, and you can even take nice trade with them with very good positions. So like I said, what are we expecting? Just let this market break below this level. You see just the way this market broke below this level here. If some people would have entered, the way this market broke below this level here is very deceiving. This market. The way it broke below this level here. Some people would have entered to say it has broken with a very strong momentum, that this is a retracement. So come on. As you can see from far back, the market has not done anything. So what are we expecting? We are expecting the market to break this. If you can see the market break below this, very strong, break it below, yes, we are confirmed that yes, this market now is ready for what? Is ready for sell. Then we set our stop loss. Maybe we can put our stop loss ahead of this um position. Maybe this place here will signify when the market close above here, is already changing structure stuff. So we have to put our stop loss ahead here. Some people might decide to put their stop loss here. That is when the market's open. For now, we don't know what maybe the market might have even spike up, who knows. So but when the market's open, this is what we are looking at. We are looking at this bearish side. So we are expecting the market to come down very strong. And if maybe the market has already come down, we don't even know. What are we expecting? Take that retracement to the backside, maybe the difference and go like this, then boom to the downside. Very simple. That is what I have for USD CHF. That is what I have for USD CHF. So um I hope you are understanding what I'm doing here. It's a very simple trade. I don't need to draw too much line on my chart. I've showed you guys CAD CHF, GBP, NZD. Okay, let me look at this CAD CHF JPY. Okay, this CHF JPY I use because I'm seeing some. So I said, okay, let me use SMC method on this CHF JPY. Because what I was expecting the market to break below, and I did not sense. That's why I did not take that trade. I did not take the trade. Like I said, this is just the same thing also. The market is just the same thing this USD CNH is doing. The market came here, going to break above this monthly zone, and it has been consolidating. It might just want to be consolidating and still expect to come down. So because I don't want to delay there, because I don't think I will win on this trade. I'm just looking at it. This trade is not yet ripe for me. So this is the weekly zone. This two yellow line here is the weekly zone, and this is the monthly zone. What was I expecting here? This is a multiple touch. I was expecting the market to break below, just the same way we are expecting the market to break. I was expecting the market to break below it, so that I will take this first line as my first take profit, while the second line as my second take profit. But as the case may be, the market did not go in our direction and we didn't take the trade. That is why you have to be patient. So the market did not go in our direction and we didn't take the trade because when we came down to this daily time frame also, we're also seeing that same thing I told you about. I said when it came to this daily time frame, it pushed back up. Now it has not touched this daily time frame. We're even expecting it to break below the from here you can see what I wrote. I wrote candle must close below the daily liquidity. That's the candle must close below here for us to even be confirmed that to be certain that this is a bearish movement. But candle has not closed and it did not even touch it. But when we can do it, we can see that if this is another block, it has been touched. So then I said, okay, how are we going to enter into this market? Though I did not enter the market. I said, how are we going to enter into the market? Then I came to the 4 hours time frame. I saw the movement. I saw this is break of structure, break of structure, break of structure, you know. Then I saw this is a double bottom. What are we? This is the last break of structure here. This is the last break of structure. Then what do we see here? We saw a change of character here, a change of market structure here. Or even if we use here, let me use here. Even if I use here as the last change of as the last break of structure, even if I use here, yes, this is what okay. The market has changed, and we saw our inducement